any which ways you'll have to invest. Come on, baby, come on. My baby just fall down. So this is one of the common questions which I often get on Instagram. How do you post long videos on Instagram, especially on stories? They might be having 2 or 3 minute video, but they want to post it and 15-second clip, and they don't want to do anything. Like, they don't want to use fancy softwares like Camtasia or Final Cut Pro X or any editing tool. They don't want to use any tool, and they want to trim down those into 15-second videos. So that is what I'm going to show you right after this intro. So this is the exact thing which a lot of people ask me. One of them is this one. One of the DMs which I'm able to show you right now over here is this, where somebody is asking, how do you post long videos or something like that. I don't remember the exact question. I'll just I'll put up the question over here for you guys so that you can see that. But that is the exact one which people often enough ask. And just give me a second while I'm in traffic. So what do you do in that case? You use apps. Now, there are plenty of apps. The one which I personally use is Continual. I have already mentioned that on one of my Instagram posts earlier, which is a video post of 1 minute video, in which I'm practically showing you how you trim down a long video inside 15-second clips in just a button of click. So that is what you can use, Continual. There is another app which is Cut Story, which you can use once again, and most of the times all these apps are with a one-time cost attached to it, so you'll have to purchase that. And there are free tools as well, but in those free tools you'll have some restrictions. In all those tools you'll have probably a little bit of restrictions. They might have restrictions of length of the video. They might have restrictions wherein they would have a video trimmed for you, but they will have a watermark of the company inside that video. So you'll have to remove that watermark by using any editing tools or softwares. So at the end of the day, you will end up using any editing software which you don't want to use in the first place. So what you have to do is, any which ways you'll have to invest. Come on, baby, come on. My baby just fall down. Alright, so this is what happens, while you are posting videos, while you're filming videos randomly, alright, and you're driving. This is what happens. So what I was telling you is, you can just use any of these apps in the free versions as well, but they will have restrictions, they will have some watermarks, they will have some length of the video restrictions, things like that. So the best thing is, you can just use it for once, or maybe you can just purchase that tool or application once and for all right, and you don't have any restrictions. Now the next question would be, how do you find these kind of tools? Now I said 2 tools, but if you want to use new apps, how do you find new apps, or how I personally find new apps for things like that? It's plain and simple, guys. Just like Google and YouTube. You Google and YouTube. If you have a question, like let's say if you want to drive, I'm driving right now. I'm driving a car and I want to just search for something. If I'm looking for how do I drive efficiently on a highway, so if I want to search for that, what do I do? I'll just plainly and simply Google that. I'll plainly and simply just write down the same phrase on Google, and that is what you have to do when you are trying to search for new applications. When you are trying to search for new applications, if you are using an Android phone, you can just use Google Play Store. You can enter Google Play Store and search on the top, on the search box, you can just type. All right, in our case, when we are looking for applications wherein we can just trim down the longer videos into 15-second clips, we just have to search for something like, let's say, long videos on Instagram stories, something like that, or long videos on stories. If you just search for something like that, you will find plenty of applications. Now, how do you find whether the one is best or not? You have to use it, plain and simple. Alright, there is no rocket science. You have to use that. That's where I always tell people, learn, apply and share. You have to use new apps. You have to just figure out what is working best for you, because plenty of people might not use iPhone. Plenty of people might not use Android phone. So you have different choices. You have different hands-on sessions. You have different tools with you guys. So you have to figure out what works best for you. Continual and Cut Story is working best for me. Rather, I would say just Continual. I've been using 99% of the times for trimming down my longer videos into 15-second clips, Instagram stories. I'm using Continual. So that is the application which is working for me, and that is one-time cost probably of somewhere around 700 rupees. I don't remember when I upgraded, that was somewhere around 700 rupees, and now it is a lifetime with me. So I don't have any restrictions with the length of the video. I don't have any restrictions with the watermark. I don't have anything with me. It's plain and simple one-time cost. So that is the app which I am personally using. You can use bunch of other tools which you are able to see right over here when you search for that on your app store. So this is how I figure out whenever I have some problem, or rather I would say whenever I need some solution with respect to applications on my mobile phone, and that is what you should be using. So that was a quick little video over here while I was just commuting from one place to another. I thought of quickly recording this particular session, this DPVlog episode. I hope you found some value. If you did, let me know. How do you think? What are other questions you have? What are other applications you wish to have for different things? I'll try my best to figure out what I can provide you in the best possible manner where I can bring value to you guys in every single episode. I look forward to see you in the next one. Till then, take care, bye-bye, and as always guys, stay awesome, God bless, and if you haven't, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, and I'll see you in the next episode. If you have missed out on the previous one, do check out this video, latest video from DigiPerform's YouTube channel. Do check out over there. And if you haven't subscribed to these channels, tap on the individual logos, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification, and I look forward to see you in the next ones. And yes, this is how I record. It's all natural.